and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the Beautiful World Animal Dreaming Oracle to see what animals are around and why. And I'm also going to bring in the Beautiful Body Tarot. And this is a great deck because it's a tarot deck, but it also connects with the body. So we may connect with some ascension symptoms today, or what's affecting you in the body today. We're also going to bring in the Divine Union Oracle cards, and to see what energy you're in or what you're thinking about or feeling, I'm going to bring in the Feminine, the Silence for you, and the Masculine, the Silence for them. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? What's the animal guiding you? There we go. And what's the animal that's guiding them today? What's the animal or animals? One card that's guiding them. What's the guidance around the journey? What animal is guiding the journey today? What animal is guiding the journey? What clear card? There we go. Wow, the horse is coming through as well. Another big sign there about the year of the horse next year. What's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? What do we need to know for you? What's the energy that's coming through for you today? You may be doing some deep thinking. I definitely feel that your energy has shifted since yesterday. So if you were feeling all the heaviness yesterday, I feel you've been working more on self-love. Maybe you called in the angels, and I feel Archangel Jophiel, the beauty angel around you, helping you to feel loved, to feel lovable, to feel like the universe adores you, to remember that this is a journey of unconditional love. So you may feel like this is true love. So what am I running from? Why am I doubting this? I've got to balance my energy. This is the energy around them today. And what's the energy around the journey itself? What's the energy around the journey? Maybe some direction, signs pointing both of you what's in the direction of what to do. So energy around you today. There we go. Energy around them today. And what's the energy around the journey? Well, flying out cards, and just one card for each pile there out of that deck. And what's the message for you? What are you going through today? Whether you're in the silence, the separation, or you're just deep in thought, what's on your mind? What's on your mind? Okay, they've gone back in. And what's the energy for them today? There we go. What I'm getting coming through energetically is you may be wondering about the future. You may be wondering about what their intentions are, if they intend to marry you, commit to you. And maybe some of you are wondering what they're doing, or what they were doing when you needed them. So perhaps you're thinking, where were you when I needed you? Where were you? What were you doing? Maybe they're in other commitments, or they got other obligations, and that's on your mind, and you're thinking, can I trust you? So I feel there's a big message today about you wondering if you can actually trust them, and if you can trust them when they show back up to do the right thing. So let's see what's going on. So the animal guiding you is the orangutan. Now this is beautiful because it says man of the forest. Man of the forest. So I feel you're really understanding that your masculine is wild. They're wild for you, but they are wild. In other words, you can't control them. They've got free will. They've got their own journey to lead, and they've got their own lessons to learn. So they like the man of the forest. They're in the forest right now. They're learning. So the forest is really a symbol of isolation. Going within, silence, separation, when they kind of disappear from you and they go deep into themselves. They go into their thoughts, their emotions, and you can't control that. And they are finding their way to you. So the orangutan is guiding you to be at peace, to hang around. Because you might think, well, why am I hanging around? Why? Why am I hanging around if they aren't showing up for me, if they're not committing to me? And it's because you love them. And you've got to let them run wild. I love this. We've got the horse and they've got Maverick there. Run wild, unconventional, free-spirited, independent, unique. Well, guess what? That's what you are. So you may feel like you're hanging around, waiting, wondering. Maybe you feel like I'm waiting for them to make a choice, or I'm waiting for them to do something. But you are free. And that's your power. You're free in mind, body, and soul. So what this means is you have the power to live your life your way. You're authentic. There's nobody like you. You are unique. All you have to do is change your perception of what's going on, because you have the power to free yourself. So you may feel like you're waiting around for them. They're in the forest right now. They're in their darkness. They're in their isolation. You may feel like you're waiting for them to come out of that, but you have the power to feel free. because you do things in a different way than they do. You're free-spirited, whereas they may be stuck in their own head. You're independent, whereas they may be codependent. You're unique, whereas they may be following the crowd or hiding away wearing a mask. You're unconventional because you do things your way. They may be following the rules. So this is powerful because it shows how powerful you are. And again, you've got a horse there. So this is a huge sign about the horse already showing up in a way, reminding you to enjoy your freedom, to find your freedom if you're in a relationship yourself or you're stuck in something karmic yourself, to move forward in a more freeing way. Because I'm seeing this horse helping you to break free of the shackles of your mind. They give me a block, especially if you feel you're waiting for communication. Because you may feel like they're your man or your woman, and they are, but they are in the forest right now. They are thinking. And this is also reminding you to focus on what you want in this timing, because you may feel you're in this waiting period. Are you going to marry me? When are you going to show up the right way for me? So you may feel you're waiting, hanging around, because the orangutan kind of hangs around. But ultimately, you're free to go where you want to go and live your life your way and do your own thing. You're not a fraud. You're not wearing a mask. You're not pretending to be anyone. You're not fake. You're not false. You're not inauthentic or phony or a sham or wearing a mask. You're being yourself. So what I'm really feeling here is recognize your own power in this situation. It may be hard because you feel you're waiting, but ultimately you're in your power as this maverick energy because you are free. It's them that are wearing the mask, not you. So you don't have to feel guilty about anything because you've always spoke from your heart. You've done things authentically. You've shown up as you are. You haven't had to hide anything. So you have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about. So forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Now, maybe you have rushed in and said things without thinking sometimes, or acted in a harsh way, or you may have said things you regret, but you have not in any way, shape or form been a fraud in this connection. You've been real, authentic, you've said what you feel, you've spoke your truth, you've shared your heart with them, you've worn your heart on your sleeve, you've been vulnerable, and that's admirable. That is admirable. It's been them that have been living in this darkness, being the fraud, wearing a mask, hiding away. And for those of you who actually are still in situations yourself, so if you're watching this, for example, and you're the one that feels like the fraud, so for example, you may actually be a masculine watching this, and this is your energy. So if you're feeling like, hang on, I am pretending here, I am fake, I am false, a bit embarrassed about this as well, because you're thinking, I need to be free, then you know what you need to do. Because I feel there may be a masculine watching this, and this is also your sign. Or if you're waiting to do something, now is the time. Take that mask off. Be authentic. Speak your truth. Make a change. Walk away from anything you are holding on to. But if you're in this as the feminine and you're in your own karmic situation wearing a mask, then it's time to take that mask off and speak your truth. And the horse is giving you the power to do that, especially as we move towards 2026. But ultimately, the message here is you're inspiring your person by being authentic to take off their inauthentic mask and to be free. Because they feel like a fraud. They feel like they've shown up for you the wrong way and they want to show up for you the right way. So luck is on your side right now. Things are turning around. So we've got the 9 of metal and this is luck. Opportunities ahead. Now, you may actually be feeling this in your lungs, okay? You may feel like you've got more air in your lungs. You may feel like you're breathing better. You may feel better. So if you've been stuck in a cycle and you're breaking free from that cycle, perhaps this is even you saying, I know what I need to do now. I need to walk away until they're free, or I need to show them how I feel. You're feeling freer. And if they were still wearing a mask, they may be having issues with their chest. So they could have a chest infection. They could have heaviness on the chest. They may have breathing problems. They may be on a sleep machine. They may be struggling to breathe properly. Or they could have indigestion that's waking them up at night or stopping them from lying down properly because they're resenting their life. So the things that they are doing, they're wearing that mask, not being authentic, is affecting their physical self. Now you're saying, you live in me, but can I trust you? I believe in us, but can I trust you? I know I need to stop overthinking this because I know I can trust you, but you're overthinking everything and delaying things, wearing a mask, and that's making me wonder if I can trust you. So again, this goes right back to the beginning where we said that was the message today. You know, you're perhaps thinking, can I trust you to do the right thing? Can I trust you to commit to me, to walk away from that situation, to take off that mask, to be authentic? Because the thing is, you deserve your person to be around you when they are free. And you deserve them to be around you when they are being authentic. Not when they are being phony with you or others, or wearing that mask pretending, or being someone they're absolutely not. So you're thinking, can I trust you? And they want you to know that you can, because they intend to take that mask off and be free. So they are saying today, let's see what they are saying first of all. I'm praying for help. Okay, so they're actually asking their angels to assist them. Now let's see what animal is here. Yeah, we've got the meerkat for dependability. So they are saying you can depend on me. You can trust me. You can depend on me to do the right thing. And they are observing everything right now. So the meerkat is looking around and making sense of things. Because being without you is devastating. It's hurting them. And they know they need to be bold in their experience with you. They know they need to take the next step. This is a 2 of metal, boldness. So they know what they need to do. They're waiting for the right time. Without you, there's suffering, there's heartbreak. They feel crushed, they feel desolate. Like their life is desolate, they're grieving. They feel shattered, they feel anguished, they're inconsolable. So what this means is they're in pain. And it may not be that bad. You know, this is like the worst of the worst. But they are definitely in pain without you. And they know they need to be bold and make a change. And a lot of them are acting crazy because they're jealous. So they may be doing crazy things. They may be lashing out at you. They could be blocking you. They could just not be doing anything. They give me fear because of jealousy. There's fear then. When they go into fear, when they get jealous, when they get triggered, they get scared, and that's when they run. They're also worried that they may not fit into your world. What if you don't want me? What if you don't love me? What if I'm not appreciated there? What if I'm not accepted? And they also have a lot going on, but they are preparing to come forward no matter what's going on. And they're saying we will be together at the right time because you're the only real thing in my life. I'm just trying to heal my insecurities about the habits I have and the things that I do that you may not like. And they want to be authentic with you, but sometimes they wear a mask because it's a habit. And they know that you don't like that. And they want to change that. So I feel they are preparing to take a bold move. So around the journey, we've got the 2 of water. Well, this is the 5 of water for grief, but they give me the 2 of water because the 2 of water is the 2 of cups, the love, the partnership, and the 5 of water is miserable without you. So really the 5 of cups, if you reverse that round, is the 2 of cups. And that's what I'm connecting with. So what's helping you both to release the grief is the love. Focusing on the love and the partnership. So this is why you're being directed right now. They feel very lost without you, disorganised. They may be unsure of what the next steps are. And that could be because they're distracted by their chaotic life and their world. But they are bewildered by the situation. What do I do next? Why? Because it's secret. Hiding feelings of fair secret admirer. So they're definitely watching you no matter what. They just don't want it to be an affair or something secret, and that can be why they pull away from you. They don't want to lead a double life. They want to be authentic, and that's what you want too. So I feel the message is very clear today. What you're in your mind, you're thinking, when are you going to step up and change and bring this into the open and be authentic with me? And they are asking themselves the same question. So the horse is bringing in personal power, and the pheasant is the lovers. So this is showing you can't hide from this love. So it's a very clear message today. I need to bring these in more, because I feel you're going to see horses today, because the horse is guiding you today. The horse is like the spirit animal today, saying we're moving towards the year of the horse, and in that year of the horse you can't be inauthentic. The wood snake this year is removing the obstacles, removing the masks, removing the things that need to go, so that that authentic version of them can come out. You're already living in the light, you're already free, you're already doing things your way. You're already independent. Many of you are single because you don't want a relationship unless it's the right relationship. So you're willing to wait for what you deserve. And the horse is commending you for that, saying, wow, you're in your personal power. And remember, that is also what they are desiring right now. So the pheasant is saying, you deserve this love. You deserve the love that you want. And you're saying, yeah, stop overthinking this. I believe in us. Do you? You live in me. Do you feel that too? And they do feel that with you. They just don't want it to be a secret love affair because they know you deserve more. And if they've kept you a secret in the past, that's what they are removing now. They don't want to do that anymore. They're looking through the keyhole, visualizing this life they could have with you. They can see it all with you, and that's what they want. So I do feel many of them are having sleepless nights, struggle, worry, stress over this, because they've gone into isolation to work it out. And you may feel like you're waiting around for them, wondering what they're doing, putting your life on hold for them, but you're not, because you are free. You're authentic. You don't need to grieve them. They should really be grieving you. And that's why the angels are showing you that they know that if they don't take that mask off, they keep this secret, they're going to lose you, because you're going to choose someone who chooses you. And it's never about choosing between you and someone else or you and something else, because it's always the decision to choose the self. And when they choose themselves, they'll come out of that secrecy, because they don't want to hide this love. They don't want to pretend. They don't want to watch you from afar. They don't want to just sneak up and be around you for a minute. They want to be out in the open with you, because you live within each other anyway. And you're going to live with each other in the real world when it's right. So our faith right now, the changes are coming in. They are saying, you can depend on me. I am going to do the right thing. I'm just waiting for the right time. Why? Because the love is real. And they're inspired by you because you're the unconventional one. You're the free-spirited one. You're the independent one. You're the one who is living in your unique self, your unique light. So the horse is guiding them to step into their personal power to do the same. So this love is not going to be hidden forever. It's not going to be an affair. It's not going to be secret. They're not going to be watching you from afar, because they want you. And they are being guided to overcome their fears about the future and what that means to move forward towards you. So have faith in this love. They are wanting to make a bold move towards you, to show up for you. And that's why they're preparing to come forward. That's why they're saying, we will be together at the right time. I just have a lot going on right now. I am afraid I'm not going to fit in your world. And that's why I run, because I get scared and act crazy and jealous and I go into fear. But without you, it's devastating. It's heartbreaking. I can't cope. And that's why I pray for help and assistance to move things forward, because I belong with you. So give them time to show up. You can trust them. And I feel all the questions you have. Are you going to marry me? Where were you? They're going to answer all of those with commitment and truth. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.